A lot of resiliency. I think that, we talked a lot about that going into the game, and what were we down 7 with 4.5 minutes to go. I think maybe in some of the other situations this year, there maybe was a loss of belief, or, I don't want to say give in, but in this particular case, like those guys, I just dug in and just knew, hey, we needed to hang in there and make another run, and they did that. And so phenomenal, all the way around to be able to do that. Winning is hard in this league anywhere, especially on the road, and to be down late like that and come back and find a way was good stuff.
Did you always know that this group was capable of digging in like that?
When you got so many new guys, you never know for sure. I think they're high character guys. I think they work hard, they practice hard, they're getting better. Sometimes you just got to go through those things. You look back on the road at Mizzou, on the road at Purdue. Maybe Purdue's a different example, the way they're playing right now. But even those neutral court games, we're in a tight one, against USF. And so maybe having been through that before and kind of knowing, what it takes, that guys finally found a way to come through.
I suppose making free throws helps too. Langston was, 46% entering the game, and
yeah, making free throws help. I didn't see a lot of, we sure get hammered when we don't make them, right? But I know we did. To win close games, you got to take care of the ball. You got to make your free throws. You got to find a way to get stops, hold the other team to one shot, and we were able to do that just enough to seal the win.
You talked on the radio about the origins of snack time, first time you guys were able to use
Yeah.
that. Walk me through kind of how you feel like that's kind of helped build your team.
Yeah, you know what? I can't point to the particular time that started, but back at Furman especially, that you're in a bus league, and every trip, you're going back home. It's probably 3 to sometimes close to 5 hours or more heading home. So sometimes you're stopping anyway, right at a gas station, and maybe there's a time where I said, hey, we won the game, let's go get a snack, and then kind of manifested, but really. Kind of after COVID at Colorado State, it just became a tradition for us, and it turned into a huge deal there. The players love it. It's one of those things that they will remember. The fans really got into it. It kind of became a thing, and people who were on the road would try to figure out what gas station we were going to, or we would get videos of kids back home, in Fort Collins, that would take their snack videos and send them to the team. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool stuff to be able to do that. And obviously that was our first experience, but I think the guys had a lot of fun doing it.
Last year you guys had the Mountain West Trophy.
Yeah.
At snack time too.
Yeah, we typically it's not neutral games; it's just road games. But in that particular instance, we win the Mountain West Championship, and flying back from Vegas, we got back really late. And we're like, you know what? Hey, we got to do it. We had the president with us, university, and so we went to Buc-ee's, up the road. Brought the trophy in there, and kind of like holding the Stanley Cup, in the Buc-ee's, and guys are getting. I don't even know how many we got that day. Whatever they wanted, right? Brisket sandwiches, all the way around. But I don't know. It's something that the school foots. And I said, hey, if we have to raise money for snack time, that will be the best investment we could ever make, right? If you're winning a lot on the road and you're spending it on snack time, that's something we should be able to raise money for.
Isaac made some shots. Was that just a matter of when?
Yeah, I think he's been shooting it great in practice. I love the fact the other night, he went 1 of 10 from 3. I actually love that he kept shooting the open ones, and I love that he came out aggressive, on the road at Northwestern, and I thought he played a phenomenal game. He shot the ball well. I thought he really played with great poise. He had 9 rebounds in the game. Yeah, he made some big shots for us, especially early, too, in the game. Kind of got us going. I thought maybe really calmed us down when some of those shots went in.
Niko, given how shorthanded you are, how much has that changed? How much tempo you want to play with? How much pace?
Yeah, we're definitely probably playing a little bit slower than we normally would. I'll tell you what else, too. I thought about this after the game. I've never coached in a game that I've had 3 guys play all 40 minutes. I don't know that I've ever – I think about college basketball. I don't know how many times I've seen that. And in the moment, you really didn't think much of it. But, yeah, to have 3 guys roll all 40 minutes was pretty impressive. So, yeah, having said that, obviously we've got to mitigate foul trouble, but we probably have to play a little bit slower tempo than we would like.
You sense some buzz heading into tomorrow night? I don't know what the crowd is expected to be, but just the last 24 to 36 hours being back in town, is there a little buzz?
I hope so. I'll be honest, I try not to pay a lot of attention, good or bad thing. We just kind of keep our head down and keep going and do the deal. I think the fans see this team, I think we're getting a lot out of the group. I think they're really giving us a lot right now. Obviously, we've had, we've got a couple of Big Ten wins already. Obviously, we got Iowa coming in here tomorrow. I hope the fans will get behind it and want to come out here and cheer these guys on. Iowa's playing at a high level right now. They're very, very difficult to go against at both ends of the floor. But yeah, it'd be fun to have a little bit of energy in here tomorrow night and get some fans cheering us on and get the barn rocking a little bit.
What's the challenge with Sturts?
First of all, you look at their group. I mean, I use the word connected. I just think they're so connected on both ends of the floor, offense and defense. Comes from, obviously, they're well coached, they're well drilled, but they've got a group that's played together too. They got a lot of guys who've been through the wars at a high level. They know their roles, they know who they are, they know what they're supposed to do on both ends of the floor, and it starts with Sturts. I mean, he is a maestro in the pick and roll. I mean, he's seen every coverage imaginable. He knows what to do with the ball. He knows where the other four guys on the floor, they all space behind it so well, cut behind it so well. So he's really difficult, and he's difficult in one-on-one situations. I mean, he's really improved as a shooter. He can, make the three. He can step back. He can get in the lane. He can draw fouls. So, I mean, there's a reason why he's, got a chance to be a first-team All-Big Ten player.
Turner have a chance to get some minutes?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, he's just got to keep working. You know what I mean? He's got to keep working. And listen, I mean, against Indiana here the other night, we needed him. So every game takes on a life of its own. And that's a challenge for players. But he's got to keep working hard in practice, stay with it. And you never know when his opportunity might come.
I'm just looking at these next three here at Williams Arena.
I'm just looking at the next one, man.
Sure,
I know you have to ask
it.
the
That's
question,
cliche,
but like
if you're going to make some hay and, if you're aiming to finish wherever, like how important is this
and I,
game stretch?
you know what, I hear what you're saying, but and again, it's such a cliche, but it's so true, man. If you start looking up at these leagues and start looking at what's ahead, it can get, and honestly, we honestly are just focused on today right now. I mean, I know we've got this stretch, coming up, but man, I thought the team did a phenomenal job of just focusing on what we had to do against Northwestern, and then we enjoy it. And we got up yesterday and we flushed that one, and then we're just putting everything we've got into today.
So you won't watch USC Michigan State tonight?
That's a great question. It was funny you say that. I even thought about that. I will definitely watch practice. Probably because it's the way my mind works. I'll probably watch a little bit more Iowa or even a game I've watched before. But yeah, I might end up popping on USC Michigan State, or I might have it on in the background while I'm still watching Iowa. I tend to do that. But I don't look ahead. I'm superstitious that way.
Rob had his surgery and everything went well with that.
Yeah, I think everything went well with his surgery. I mean, he's back with us today. He's able to walk around and stuff. So I think everything went well with his knee, and so hopefully he's going to make a really good recovery here.
If you already answered this, then just say, I've already answered that.
What's the other team to make that comeback? Northwestern?
Yeah, I think just being resilient, I think that was like a big thing for us. I mean, obviously we had some games on the road that we should have won. I think just at Northwestern we just really took that next step and just ended up making that extra punch and win the game, honestly.
You made 5 of 6 free throws. I mean, you were 46 entering the game.
Yeah.
6%. Is it just a matter of when, though, that you had a game, making 5 of 6 or something along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, Coach sees it. They always just keep pumping that confidence into me. They see the work that I put in, and obviously with free throws, they're free. I mean, when you're missing them and you're in that slump, it's really hard to get out of. But I think, Northwestern, I just thought of it as just like a fresh start. Obviously, you're leaving everything in the past, going into conference, just worried about that game, those shots, and then just trusting your work, honestly.
You controlled the game, though, and you controlled specifically with the same play where you get guys collapse on you, and you make the same pass to the lane. You guys look like an experienced veteran team the second half, like it was a bunch of seniors playing. Is that what it's starting to feel like right now?
Yeah, I think, just Coach Niko's just offense and just the guys that we have on the team are just really good people. And I think, after a while, we've had some ups and downs. Obviously, we had some injuries. We've had some things to figure out. And I think just recently it's just really clicked really well for us. I think it's just been good.
But you and Isaac are kind of going interchangeable too, and you're playing off guard, point guard, possession by possession almost.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. To have two guards that do some similar things, but you base it on matchups.
Yeah, I mean, I think, me and Isaac just know that we're going to have to play a lot of minutes. I mean, obviously, we don't have a lot of depth right now, so I think just giving each other a break, honestly. I mean, this league is hard. We're both going to have to run the offense, initiate offense. I think it's kind of funny. We made a joke. It's like, all right, like you bring up this 20 minutes, I'll bring up this 20 minutes, So it's just like, I think just having fun with it as well and just knowing that we're just here for the right things.
So how do you look at the offense where it's not always set plays, but more kind of concepts and ideas of what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly it's like the most freedom I've had, I think, since being in college. I mean, you just have so many different concepts, and like you said, just like the offense is just so fluid. I mean, you can cut out of it, you can come off of it, come off a ball screen. There's just so many different things that you can do in this offense. I think it just makes it fun, honestly.
Plus, you're not coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it makes it a lot more fun. Yeah.
You always been a natural initiator, distributor? I mean, it's hard not to notice the double-digit assists on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a good passer, but I think for me it's just more just letting the game come to me. I mean, I don't really try to think of controlling the game or anything like that. And, especially just the way that we play, it's going to be a lot easier for me to get guys open, especially driving, playing off 2 feet. I think that's just a big thing. And then just have so many great shooters around me as well. So I think just getting the ball in their pocket, getting them open shots, I think it just makes it easier for me as well.
So what was your impression of your first snack time?
It was different. Honestly, I didn't know what to get. I was like kind of stunned at first. And he was like, don't get anything like cliche like water, because we had that on the bus. But yeah, I just ended up getting some sour candy, some Chex Mix. I'm pretty boring when it comes to snacks. So, but yeah, it was really fun. I think it was different. It's like the biggest thing I got from it. I've never done anything like that. So, yeah.
Small sample size. What do you think of the Big Ten so far? Everything to go with.
Yeah, I think right now, I think the Big Ten is the best league in the country. I mean, I played one of the best players in the country on Saturday in Martinelli. I mean, we prepared for him, prepared for the team, obviously, but it's just how it's going to be every night. We have Iowa and then USC, and then, from then on and out, it's just going to be every game is just going to be different. It's going to be a lot more difficult, but, I mean, we're going to figure it out. That's what the team's for.
You got a freshman in Kai giving you a hard time for Chex Mix, too?
Yeah, he's always calling me old, man. It's a little weird because, we're really not that far apart in age, but, it's all right. It's fine. I can take the hit. It's fine, yeah.
All right, thanks, Lang.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Senior team make that comeback in Northwestern.
For me personally, I'll say it's our mentality and mindset. And I'll say it really fed off Langston because, seeing the energy he was playing with, really brought some fire into me. And, as I try to be a leader of my voice, I spotted it. And, just getting the guys locked in. Like, if we really want to do something, really start winning on the road, we have to change our mindset and be the more grimier team. So I feel like, making that mindset, because in the past, like, teams go up 7 to 8, we'll kind of lose ourselves in now. So I feel like we're definitely making a lot of jumps recently. So I say just, staying calm, staying together, and, making that run and helped us.
How impressive was it to have 3 teammates play all 40 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, due to lost injuries in our other teammates, they're going to cheer for us. But I mean, it does help because, you do get a better feel for, playing with each other on the court, our games and stuff like that. So it definitely does help.
If you need to play 40 minutes, you have 40 in you tomorrow or Friday?
Yeah, for sure, yeah. I'll do whatever my team needs.
You guys look like, though, each player looks like a veteran out there. I mean, you guys have played a long time, and it takes a while as you watch a team to figure out who does what, etc. But you look pretty poised, like you guys have, you've withered a lot of storms. Do you feel that way?
Oh, yeah, for sure, because, playing with 7 guys, I mean, we're going to know each other's games, our sweet spots, our weaknesses and stuff like that. So, I mean, just, putting that practice and time to get on the court together, just getting the chemistry down, I feel like that really does help and have an advantage for each other.
Have you seen the offense this year, being a veteran of Niko's system for a couple years now? Have you seen it kind of improve as the years gone?
Yeah, definitely have made some major jumps in the past few months for sure. Just just knowing what to do, when to cut, when to space, just stuff like that. So I definitely say, as time goes on, my teammates' confidence is gonna get up higher because they're gonna know what roles to do, in a certain offense.
What's an example of the attention to detail that Niko has for most teams offensively?
Just like cutting, like anything, like screening, cutting, like details, stuff like that, like when to cut, when to pass, certain spacing, like anything like that involves the offense. We gonna rep it out until we get it right.
Cutting his character, right?
For sure. For sure.
What do you think of that phrase and kind of that ethos, I guess?
Niko emphasizes that we want to be like one of the best kind of teams in the country. So based off our offense and stuff like that, spacing and stuff like that, people will get stuck ball watching stuff like that. So knowing when to take that right time to cut, is also going to flip the offense, flip the defense. Just keep it moving and stuff like that. We'll get to the end of the clock. Next they fall asleep or just fatigue starts wearing off. So those easy buckets at the end will help us for sure.
You look like you got some green light too. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, keeping confidence in myself. Coach and the staff and everybody, believes in me. Wants me to keep shooting the ball for sure. So I work on it every day. So I just definitely just put confidence in myself to keep going.
On that green light, what's the balancing act of shooting threes versus trying to get closer to the basket? It seems like going back any number of games, about 50% of your field goal attempts are from three.
Yeah, for sure. Just based off of like my position and everything, at the 5 position, like if you can shoot it, you can get a lot of open threes in our offense and stuff like that. So obviously, like I don't want to keep settling and stuff like that. But if it's open, coach is gonna want me to shoot it, of course. So definitely, but I try to definitely mix up, paint and three. So
As a veteran of snack time, would you see your new teammates going through it for the first time?
Definitely some questionable options by my teammates, but it was definitely, a fun experience to finally get that first road win, enjoy that stack time, but it was definitely fun.
How does it kind of bring a team together?
Most teams don't really experience something like that, stuff like that. So definitely, getting that first road win, just seeing the joy in everyone, all that hard work and everything, and then you get to enjoy with a little snack and stuff like that. That's pretty fun.
You used to be the coach or the athletic department of that. Now you guys can step up if you want.
Yeah, sure do.
You can upgrade if you want. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. But coach, wasn't nothing too crazy, but we're gonna get what we get.
Was the most memorable one where you guys had the Northwest Trophy at Buc-ee's?
Oh yeah, that was definitely the most memorable one for sure. And I'll say either that one or the one when we played Boise State. Those two is probably the most fun for sure.
Anything else for Jaylen? All right. Thanks,
Thank
Crocker.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jaylen.